Introduction. Have you ever wondered how ancient Buddhist rituals continue to shape everyday life in modern times? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the heart of Buddhist ceremonies that are still practiced today, bringing a sense of calm, peace, and spiritual clarity to those who embrace them. These rituals are more than just traditions. They're pathways to inner peace and enlightenment, accessible to anyone willing to explore the spiritual journey. Stay with us until the end, because if we reach 5,000 likes, I'll release an exciting video on the history of great Buddha statues around the world. Don't miss this incredible exploration of how ancient wisdom can transform your everyday life. Let's get started. Buddhist rituals and ceremonies have a profound influence on the daily lives of millions across the globe. These practices, while rooted in ancient tradition, continue to offer guidance, peace, and a deep sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. Whether it's a simple meditation session or a grand temple celebration, each ceremony holds symbolic meaning and spiritual power. One of the most common rituals in Buddhism is the act of bowing. This seemingly simple gesture carries profound significance. Bowing is a way of showing humility, respect, and gratitude, not only to the Buddha and the teachings, but also to fellow practitioners. It is a physical expression of the inner qualities of reverence and selflessness. The morning meditation ritual is another core practice in Buddhism. Starting the day with meditation sets the tone for mindfulness and inner peace. In Buddhist monasteries, this practice is often done in groups, where monks sit together in silence, focusing on the breath and cultivating awareness and compassion. Many lay practitioners also incorporate this ritual into their daily lives, finding that it brings balance and clarity to their busy schedules. A key part of Buddhist ceremonies is the offering of incense, candles, and flowers. These offerings are symbolic. Incense represents the spread of Buddha's teachings. Candles symbolize the light of wisdom dispelling the darkness of ignorance, and flowers, though beautiful, remind us of the impermanence of life. By making these offerings, practitioners cultivate qualities such as generosity and mindfulness. One of the most revered rituals in Buddhist practice is the chanting of sutras. These sacred texts contain the teachings of the Buddha, and by reciting them, practitioners believe they are not only preserving the Dharma, but also creating positive energy and merit. Chanting is often accompanied by the sound of a bell or a drum, adding rhythm to the prayer and connecting the practitioner's heart to the spiritual essence of the words. Mindfulness is the path to the deathless, as the Buddha said. This reminder is embedded in daily rituals such as walking meditation. In monasteries, monks and nuns practice mindful walking, focusing on each step and breath. This ritual encourages living in the present moment, cultivating a deep awareness of every action. In Tibetan Buddhism, one of the most striking ceremonies is the construction of sand mandalas. These intricate designs, made from colored sand, represent the universe and are used as a meditation tool. Once completed, the mandala is ritually destroyed, symbolizing the impermanence of all things. This practice teaches practitioners to embrace change and let go of attachment. For many lay Buddhists, the practice of going to the temple is a weekly or even daily ritual. At the temple, they may participate in group prayers, make offerings, or simply sit in quiet reflection. The temple serves as a spiritual refuge, a place where the pressures of daily life can be set aside, and the focus shifts to inner growth and peace. Another powerful ritual is the Buddhist funeral ceremony, which is centered on the belief in rebirth and the cyclical nature of life. During the ceremony, monks chant and offer blessings for the deceased, guiding their spirit to a peaceful rebirth. The family also offers food, candles, and flowers, creating merit for the soul of their loved one. In many Buddhist cultures, the practice of dana, or giving, is a daily ritual. Whether offering food to monks or donating to the temple, dana embodies the spirit of generosity. This practice serves as a reminder that true happiness comes not from material possessions, but from a generous heart. One of the most significant ceremonies in Buddhism is the celebration of Vesak, which commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and death of Buddha. During Vesak, temples are adorned with lights, flowers, and flags, and devotees gather to offer prayers and participate in acts of kindness. This festival is a reminder of the Buddha's teachings and the possibility of enlightenment for all beings. Buddhist weddings are unique in their emphasis on mindfulness and compassion. The couple, surrounded by friends and family, listens to blessings from monks, who remind them of the importance of patience, kindness, and understanding in their new life together. The couple may offer flowers and food to the monks, symbolizing their desire to live a life rooted in generosity and love. Buddhist rituals are also deeply tied to nature. Tree planting ceremonies are common in many Buddhist communities, where planting a tree is seen as an act of compassion and reverence for life. This practice not only benefits the environment, but also reminds practitioners of the interconnectedness of all living things. In Zen Buddhism, one of the central rituals is the tea ceremony. This ceremony, performed with mindfulness and care, embodies the Zen principles of simplicity, awareness, and living fully in the present moment. The act of preparing and drinking tea becomes a spiritual practice, where every movement is done with intention and presence. The ritual of lighting butter lamps is prevalent in Tibetan Buddhism. These small lamps are offered in temples and monasteries as a symbol of wisdom and compassion. The light of the lamps is believed to dispel the darkness of ignorance, helping all beings move closer to enlightenment. A common practice in Buddhist homes is the creation of a personal shrine. This shrine often features a statue of Buddha, along with candles, incense, and other symbolic items. The shrine serves as a daily reminder of the teachings and is a space for meditation, reflection, and offering. The 8 Precepts ceremony is another important ritual in Buddhist practice. Lay practitioners gather at temples to take 8 vows of morality for a day, refraining from harmful actions and focusing on cultivating wisdom and compassion. This ceremony is a way to deepen one's commitment to the spiritual path. One of the most sacred rituals in Theravada Buddhism is the ordination ceremony, where individuals take vows to become monks or nuns. This ceremony is a life-changing commitment to follow the Buddha's teachings and live a life of simplicity, meditation, and service to others. In daily life, many Buddhists engage in the practice of reciting mantras. These sacred phrases are believed to carry spiritual power and help focus the mind on enlightenment. Reciting mantras is a simple yet profound ritual that can be done anywhere, bringing the practitioner closer to a state of inner peace and clarity. Finally, one of the most beautiful rituals in Buddhism is the practice of silence. Silence is considered a form of meditation, allowing practitioners to turn inward and connect with their true nature. Whether in a silent retreat or a quiet moment at home, this ritual fosters a deep sense of inner peace and spiritual growth. Conclusion: thank you for joining us on this exploration of Buddhist rituals and ceremonies in everyday life. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. When we hit 5,000 likes, I'll share a fascinating video on the history of great Buddha statues around the world. Let's continue this journey of wisdom together, bringing ancient rituals into our modern lives for more peace and spiritual clarity.